Welcome to the news break. Just in, apparently a news reporter from Kansas City went down to New Orleans for the Super Bowl and came up short of his life. Let's take a look.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore. A Slidell woman has been arrested in connection with the case of a Kansas City reporter who died while in town to cover the Super Bowl. Kenner police say they have video of the suspect leaving the hotel room where the reporter died. Paul.
Now, let's take a look. Could this be a case of tricking off gone wrong? Could this be a case of just a robbery or something, bro? But let's mine through this and see what's good.
Murphy has the latest on this developing investigation.
Kenner police have arrested a Slidell woman they believe may have had something to do with the death of Kansas City Telemundo correspondent Adon Manzano.
Now, right there, some of y'all probably thinking like me, like, man, you know, we can tell when somebody is of a different facial structure, right? So we can say this is a fairly decent looking guy, right? But let me explain something to y'all. When it comes to tricking off, it is what it is. You know, we might say like, man, look at her, but she's in jail. You know, we see it on the internet. They'll dress it up. So I want y'all to look at this and just think, man, just because, man, I'm going to hold my thought.
Manzano was in New Orleans to cover the Super Bowl. He was found dead in his hotel room at a Kenner Comfort Inn 2 days ago.
Upon the detectives processing the hotel room, Mr. Manzano's hotel room, they had discovered that a credit card was missing. It was the same credit card that was used to check into the hotel, as well as a cell phone.
According to Kenner Police Chief Keith Connolly, detectives checked the hotel's security cameras.
Now, that hotel, that ain't what I think of well-to-do. But, hey, people like to stay where they like to stay. No judgment.
It showed 48-year-old Danette Colbert leaving Manzano's room early when.
That's a hard 48. Now, me and you both know some 48-year-old women that don't look nothing like that. That's a hard life, man. I'm telling you, a hard life will not show now. It'll show later on down the road. She paying for the stuff for as her aging and stuff that she probably was doing in her early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, late 30s. You know, she 48. They got 12 years of crime on her. Go back 10 years. 38. Go back 2 more years. 36. That's what a hard life will do to you, man. Look at that woman. 48 looking terrible. God.
Wednesday morning, police found Colbert in New Orleans and arrested her Thursday night. They found Manzano's credit card and cell phone during a search of her home. Investigators say the card had been used at several stores in the city.
So you keep all this stuff on you. Like, it's just some of this stuff just baffles me every time that some people don't just know that there's cameras everywhere. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all could do something to see who I really am. You know what I mean? Bro, it's
important to note that Ms. Colbert's criminal history does include 2 instances where she drugged a victim and stole his access device cards and things of that nature.
Court records indicate Colbert has been.
So she done this before. And I know I'm stopping it at the wrong times. I'm learning. Bear with me. I know, bear with me. But so she done done this before.
Been arrested in New Orleans at least 6 times over the past 12 years. The crimes include theft, bank fraud, and second-degree battery. She also has an arrest record in Jefferson Parish and Las Vegas, Nevada.
Look at them eyes, man. She cold. That's a cold soldier right there, man. You can look in her face and tell she didn't have a hard life, bro. She one of them women, when she's selling that thing, she just lay there. She don't feel nothing. She just lay there, man. And he went out sad with this. Now think about it. You laid up in the morgue on the garden. You out of there. Life's gone. And this what took you out. This This what took you out. A moment of weakness, I imagine. But
Nevada. Telemundo New Orleans news director Mike Berenger said he was supposed to meet up with Manzano for an interview at the Montreal Convention Center, but he never arrived.
He was a really good reporter. I think he have a good future in this job, and this is unfortunately is a thing that sometimes happen.
Colbert is now in Kenner custody. She's facing multiple charges, including bank fraud, computer fraud, and illegal transmission of monetary funds. Investigators say the charges could be upgraded pending the results of their investigation into Manzano's death. According to the Jefferson Parish Coroner's Office, toxicology and other tests are now underway to determine Manzano's cause of death and that there were no obvious signs of trauma. In Kenner, Paul Murphy, WW.
so for y'all that's saying, why isn't she charged with murder yet? Because you don't know. Sometimes if me and you doing drugs together, and this is just off of my paraphrasing or whatever, right? If me and you doing drugs together and you overdose, I may get in trouble for not reporting the overdose and you dying, but they won't charge me with murder, so, or if she bought the drugs or whatever, you never know. But man, it's just a wild story. This man went down there, and I think I heard that his wife died less than a year ago in a car accident. So he could have been having all type of issues, man, but Lord have mercy, man. Y'all be mindful, be careful, and make the good decisions. I'm watching and I'm listening. More news in a sec. I'm out.